but also to lose the match, you don't even need to be pinned.
No, you don't even have to be involved in the decision. It is sudden death. Zebra Kid's climbing up top. He wants to end it early. If he can hit the zebra crossing elbow drop, it will be all over. And he flies. No, instead, he went for the frog splash. It's not quite as high risk as the elbow, and you've got to believe that's why he went for that move instead.
You got to hope his family are waiting outside with shotguns like there were in that movie Snatch.
Hang on a second. Calm your horses. I assure you, I know where his father is. He's backstage. This is the son of Ricky Knight. So obviously, he's had a good trainer teaching him his ways. Burchill now comes back into the contest. Got to believe you'll want to hit one of those high-hitting moves. We've talked about them, the Fatal Three. We've talked about the move with no name and the C4. Burchill there going for the pin, but Doug Williams wasn't having any of it. But let's not forget Doug's move. He's got the Chaos Theory rolling the Chaos Theory rolling German suplex, the Revolution DDT, and my own favourite move of all time, the Bomb Scare knee drop.
It is certainly a good tactic on Burchill and Doug Williams' part, double teaming on the Pikey Kid. They're going to take him out of this match and then they're going to go at it full throttle.
You know what? I hope you get fined for your mouth. But just leave the competitors alone, because I assure you they will not be happy when they finally hear what you have to say.
Devastating.
And now, excuse the pun, but Burchill is giving Zebra Kid a little bit of stick. And now Doug Williams from behind with that reverse chin lock, and it is on tight, and you've got to believe that the damage has been done to both men, and Doug will pick up the pieces of the jigsaw and finally solve the puzzle and take the IWP Heavyweight Championship.
I can't see a way that Burchill's going to get pinned in this match. He's just too powerful, and hitting him in the head like Doug Williams just did, it barely affected him at all. His head is pure muscle.
I'll tell you what, you know what, you might quite be right, but let me tell you something, I have never seen a man pin Burchill, but we could see it here tonight. The Zebra Kid took both men to the outside, and the Zebra Kid stands tall and proud and could possibly be the man to finally be, he's going to finally win a big one, the IWP Heavyweight Championship. The Zebra Kid, a multiple-time cruiserweight and heavyweight champion, and you've got to believe he wants one more trophy, and he wants it in the win brackets to say, I did it over Burchill and Doug Williams. And look, that was that first kick from the Zebra Kid. Wiped out Doug Williams, and he is feeling it, and Doug probably wisely going to the outside. And Zebra takes his attention back to Burchill.
Can't deny the Zebra Kid is an impressive wrestler. He is the pride of Norwich's waste grounds.
I'm going to ignore you from this point. I'm not even going to acknowledge your very existence, as hard as it is considering the smell that is coming out from your mouth. You've got to remember, you're talking absolute... Oh, and there's a Zebra Kid with a shot across the back of Burchill. And now, Zebra Kid, he is the hunter, and he is hunting the anarchist, Doug Williams. A shot for Burchill and a shot for Dougie. And Doug, oh, he felt that, that's for sure.
Those kendo sticks definitely hurt. I've been on the receiving end several times. Girls.
I was going to ask, no, you know what, I don't even want to know the answer. Let's get back to the match. Burchill now working away on those kicks, and he's managed to force the Zebra Kid to the outside. Follows him out there with a little kick, and now he is just kicking the very life out of the Zebra Kid. He whips him into the guardrail, not even caring for the safety of the ringside fans who have paid a pretty penny to see this awesome night of action.
Yeah, the fans in Hull are pumped up because you're not going to see anything like this in the UK now.
What are you talking about? We're watching it right now. Oh, and a beautiful suplex there by Burchill. What do you mean they've never seen action? What are you on about?
Well, I misworded it. What I meant is they've never seen action like this in Hull before.
You think Hull's its own separate country?
Well, it practically is. They have wrestling shows they ever have. Does it have its own
royalty? Does it have a democratic society? Tell me, do they even have their own currency? Maybe they're part of the Euro.
The last wrestling show I saw in Hull had a one-legged Undertaker. That says it all.
I I am lost for words how you can be talking about such nonsense and trivia when Burchill is decimating the Zebra Kid. Because I'll tell you one thing, with a move like that, you've got to believe the stripes have been knocked off the Zebra Kid. Takes him to the corner. Burchill now looks to be very dominant. Whips him in the... Oh! Inadvertently there, Burchill whips Zebra Kid, who then in turn drop-kicked Doug the Anarchist Williams. Doug then dragged out the Zebra Kid, and now it is Burchill who looks to be in control.
This is why he's my pick for this prize.
He could be the next IWP Heavyweight Champion.
He will be the next IWP World Champion. There's no two ways about it.
Off the ropes. I think we see it coming. And look at that suicidal dive. Burchill all the way to the outside. Such raw agility. He is just scary. Look at the replay. In slow motion, it is even more impressive. As I said, this man used to be a full-time amateur athletics competitor, and he's using his athletic ability as a lethal weapon.
You don't see big guys move like that hardly ever in this country.
I'll tell you one thing, when Burchill first came to wrestling training, and I saw him in his first training session, and he said he was a former athletics competitor, everyone laughed. But then he went in there and killed about 10 other trainees. And I'll tell you one thing, Burchill had the last laugh. But Doug Williams there, with his trademark knees, he is once again in control, showing why he has won so many titles in his illustrious career. And he has no doubt an illustrious career with many more prizes to go. And one of those prizes could be the IWP Heavyweight Champion, which Burchill follows through with another trademark knee. Off the ropes, the Zebra Kid takes it instead. The Zebra Kid effectively pushed Burchill out of the way of the oncoming car and took the bullet.
Zebra Kid, I can't take it away from here. He's been really impressive.
Oh, hang on a second, I'm sorry to cut you off, but it looks like as Burchill goes for the cover, bomb scare knee drop. Beautifully placed across the back of Burchill's head. Burchill does not know where he is, and this will allow the Zebra Kid to capitalise. I mean, Zebra Kid just wiped out Burchill. We've now got Zebra and Doug in the ring.
These guys are the pinnacle of UK wrestling at the minute. There's no doubt about it.
Well, that's why they're in the title chase.
First-rate action here.
We're looking here at the current FWA Heavyweight Champion and the current Ring of Honor Pure Champion. We're looking at a former WAW Cruiser and Heavyweight Champion. And now we're also looking at Burchill, the man who everyone has picked to be, the next big thing in the United Kingdom. He hasn't won a championship yet, but I reckon tonight could be his night. It could be the Zebra Kid's night. It could be Doug Williams' night. And the Zebra Kid brings a chair. But Doug Williams, well, I didn't see that coming.
I've not seen anything like that.
With Burchill now just using the brutal chairs there, and he gets himself a trash can onto the back of Doug Williams.
It's actually a dustbin.
I apologise, you're quite right, we are British, I've just been brainwashed, I guess. Doug Williams into the guardrail, Burchill follows, but Doug back body drops him over the top, and Burchill will be feeling that in the morning.
You don't want to be landing like that on a basketball court floor, because that will hurt. There's no padding. It's pretty much like landing on concrete.
Well, it's a hard wooden floor. I wouldn't certainly want to fall on it. I think security there are trying to keep some sort of order. They really have no chance whatsoever. Doug Williams looks like he might have something planned, and you can see kids and families running for their lives here. I mean, Burchill sent into the wall, and Doug Williams with a sadistic smile on his face.
You wouldn't want to be in the way of these two brawling
behemoths. I mean, look at them. I mean, Burchill was able to get the advantage and unceremoniously roll the near unconscious carcass of Doug Williams down. And Burchill now is going to follow, and he's going to work it. But you've got to ask yourself, during all this, where is the Zebra Kid? The Zebra Kid is currently recovering, and no doubt he is a smart competitor.
He certainly is. You don't want to be giving people time in a triple threat match to actually get the breath back and get the bearings away. But saying that, the guttural raw power of Burchill totally dominating Doug the Anarchist Williams right now.
Oh, hang on a second. I see Zebra, and he's got a stick. He's got the kendo stick square on the back of Burchill.